From Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Ricky Lasky, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club right now. You know, they got swept last series 0-3, and you start a whole new series. You got to put the other ones behind you. We'll see the maturity of this team if they're not living on the past and ready to embrace the future.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in, to me it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Hey, get a good one.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Ronnier Mustelier, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Mustelier.
One down here, fellas.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in to try it again. Tim Money. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Up there. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with one gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5 game lead in the division. Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrus.
Hey, we got one down here, one down.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Whipple rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro Cruz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game, and he's still got a couple games left in the series.
Digging in once again, Tim Money, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Elvis
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded by Jeanette. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no. Ready for another chance. Tim Money. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goodwin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off for the
He'll be
Royals.
charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Andrus.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Taken in by Gung. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Jarrett Rylander is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Popped up. Jeanette is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City. Now batting Kevin Blake.
Shortstop, Kevin Blake.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. At the plate, Tim Money, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away.
Okay, get your pitch up there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely.
Your pitch right
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So here is Avisail Garcia. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. The 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping into the box, Raul Mondesi. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. The 0-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Striding in once again, Jarrett Rylander. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rylander.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Money. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Jeanette rounds third and is digging for the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Runner's on his way to third. Now he'll step off. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's time.
Trying to pick things up
Now
where he
batting,
left off.
the
Tim
shortstop.
Money. He
Tim
doubled earlier in the
Money.
game, 1 for 2 to this point. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. Last base hit. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there.
You're a good one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Merrifield moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside, the throw.
Right now. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. 6 runs, 13 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Hey, let it rip here. Get your pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, William Pritchard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here you go. Let's fly. See you tried it, kid. See you tried it. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens with
at the plate, Kevin Blake. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Kevin Blake.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, they start the runner, get things moving.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Money. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh? Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Tim Money. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, like the can up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail by a bunch. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Here we go, guys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground to the right side. To second for 1. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play.
Hey, that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in, Ronier Mustellier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Cervantes charging in on it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
16-7 this evening. The Kansas City Royals win their 50th away from home. Chris Heston earns the victory out of the bullpen. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Will Branham is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Digging in now, Tim Money. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball's
coming to the plate now, Tim Money.
The shortstop, Tim Money.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mondesi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Ready now, Alejandro Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Money from the outfield grass on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to short, hit hard, fielded cleanly. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Royal. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Settling in now, Jarrett Rylander, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Money is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they lead. Coming to the plate now, Tim Money. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. Put a good swing on it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. Oh, what a play. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
So stepping in,
now
Tim
batting,
Money.
The shortstop, Tim Money.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And the runner back safely. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Raul Mondesi. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Oh, beautiful dive. He goes to first. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Striding in once again, Tim Money. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Hey, Big Mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Come on, big guy. We need you right here.
Here we go. Make something happen. Watch out. Trouble in for us.
Ducks on the
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here we go. No one better. Hey, Big Mama needs you. Here you go.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Right guy, right place.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, no one better right here.
Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
Come on, let it fly right here. Hey, drop him in. Need you right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, no one better right there, kid. Here we go.
Once again, a 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, like the can up there,
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win.
Potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so That's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second, and I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Hey, let her rip one time. Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Hey, drive him in front. We need you. Here we go.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set, now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go. Hey, your turn now. No one better. Watch out for us. Right guy, right place. Let's go, baby.
Not just yet. This one's fouled back. Still 1-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, ducks on the pond.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging in once again, Brad Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he could square it and keep it fair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Danny Salazar wins his 4th game.